Hey FlossTube, it's Heidi coming to you again for my third video, and I just wanted to do a quick update of where I am and show you what I had going on. The last time we talked, well, first let me talk about my rotation. Remember, I bought the 6-drawer organizer, and my plan was to, because I had 6 works in progress, to put one in each drawer, and I wasn't allowed to start a new project until I had a drawer empty. So I have been doing that, and I did have a finish and had a free drawer, so I was able to start something else. But as far as rotating from day to day and drawer to drawer, my name's Heidi, and I'm a rotation flunky, a failure at rotating. So when I am really into a project, I don't want to stop it and move on to something else. And typically, I like to do a project from start to finish, so it makes no sense why I have 6 works in progress anyway. But for one reason or another, I do. And but I do like, if I'm really into something, to work on it until it's finished. And so the last time we talked, I had gotten this magazine from 1991 at a thrift store for 33 cents. It's Country Stitch, July, August 1991. And I had started working on this project that was on the front cover, God Bless Our Home. And I had finished the word God and gotten a little bit of the border. And I wanted to show you an update on that. Ta-da! I was able to finish that up, and it was a pretty quick stitch, maybe 10 days stitching on that. And I turned it into a pillow and did fabric and piping. And this was, I just started sewing maybe less than a month ago. And this was my first attempt at piping, and piping is not for the weak. Piping is not for the faint of heart. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but I watched a YouTube video and tried to figure out how to do it, and was able to pretty much figure it out. But it was more complicated than I thought it was going to be. But I do like how it finishes off the edges, and I thought it turned out really cute. So there's that, and that's my only fully finished project. I was looking because I'm having a yard sale today. It's Friday, and I took the day off work and just wanted to get a few things done and decided to have a yard sale. And they never seem like a lot of work until you start having one. So it started raining, and I was kind of glad because yard sales are serious, like piping. So maybe it'll keep it, but the sun's come back out, so I may have some more customers this afternoon. We'll see. So I've really been getting in touch with my sewing machine. We're developing a quite lovely relationship. And I did finish that pillow, and then I made, as you'll remember, my husband stitches. And so I had made a project bag for myself and one for my friend Carrie. And so I made one for my husband, and he went to the store with me and picked out his fabric. So of course it's camouflage, and it's a very manly bag for his cross stitch. So and then the inside fabric looks like that. And he is, it's fishing season, so he's not stitching very much, a little bit, but we have a pontoon, which I told you before. He does night catfishing, and then the lake is maybe half a mile from our house, so he's been spending a lot of time over there in the evenings and hasn't worked on his stitching very much, but he has worked on it some. And if you'll remember, he was doing On the Lookout by Custom Crafts, designed by Diane Allaire, I think it is. And this is where he is on that project. We were getting a little concerned because when he started, it was all over here and it looked like nothing. And when he started going this way and we started seeing that tree, we both got really excited that it was looking like something. He's almost finished with page 1, and this is a 9-page chart. So there is where he is with that. And I can't remember. I wish I could remember who gave the tip on FlossTube to go to the Dollar Tree and buy those steering wheel covers. They were $1, and I stopped and got 2, and they're perfect for this. This is an 11 by 11 frame, and it really fits perfectly on there. So that was a great tip for $1. And they had different colors. I got a brown and polka dot one, and I started using it. The project I'm working on is on a 6-inch hoop, and it didn't really work for that because it kind of got over into the stitching area. It's probably a little too big for a 6-inch hoop, but for this it's perfect. And so anyway, if you didn't know that tip or hadn't seen whoever posted that, the Dollar Tree steering wheel covers make great ground guards. And then I was watching Suzette, the Primitive Stitcher. I was trying to watch her one morning while I was putting my makeup on, and I had to stop because everything she was showing, I said, I want to write that down. Oh, I need to write that down. I want to remember that. And so I had to stop and watch it later. And one of the things that she worked on and finished was Flag Maker, which is a free download from Not Forgotten Farms. And that download is still available, so if you want to look it up. But she liked it so much when she saw it, she kind of stopped what she was doing and stitched that up. And I did the same thing when I saw hers, and I was almost able to get it finished, but not quite. It's going to say Grand Old Flag up in here, and then I ran out of the gray color that I needed. And I don't have a Joann's or Michael's or local needle workshop anywhere near me, so I pretty much have to order. I looked at Walmart, but they didn't have the color I needed, and or colors I needed. I need a color to go in there, and then this color. But so I ordered online, and I'm waiting for that to come in, and when it does, I'll finish this project of it. She's so cute, and I just, even looking at her on the screen, I just really love her, and more than I thought I did, and I loved her a lot before. But Flag Maker is what she's called, and so hopefully I'll have her finished in time for Independence Day as well. And she's just precious. So thank you, Suzette, for showing her, and thank you, Not Forgotten Farms, for that free chart. I think it's so nice and generous when they offer a free chart for people to use, and it's just cute, so cute. And then the last thing, I'm trying to decide, our county fair is quickly approaching, and I have a reputation to uphold at the county fair. And so I've been trying to decide what project I'm going to put into the fair. I don't know if anything I've done this year is fair worthy. I try to put a bigger project in, and I've worked on several little things. So I'm not sure what I'm going to enter into the fair. But the year before last, I won a blue ribbon for When Witches Go Riding, which is a retired chart from Prairie Schooler. And then last year, I won a blue ribbon for One Nation by Bygone Stitches. And I'll show you the When Witches Go Riding when I get my fall things out to decorate for fall. But I did decorate my mantle for the 4th this weekend, got that one out. And I wanted to show you because Best in Show. The way our fair works is, and my blue ribbon. The way our fair works is, there are categories, like they will put all of the sewing, quilting, crochet, knitting, and needleworks into one category. And then they'll put canning, pickles, salsa, cucumbers, tomatoes, green beans, all in one category. And then they put sculpture and sketching and painting and photography all into one category. And you win a blue ribbon in each specific, like the best tomatoes or the best pencil drawing or the best cross stitch or the best quilt. But then in the broader categories, they do a best in show for all of those categories. So I was proud to bring home the best in show in the knitting, quilting, needlework, crochet category. I don't know that I deserved it, but I mean, there were some beautiful quilts there and beautiful things, but I was proud of it and really proud of it. And so I just wanted to show you that as something that I had finished before. There was a lot of time in this project. Just the white parts of each of the stars I figured was about 45 minutes of stitching. And I didn't keep up with how long the whole thing took me, but it was a big project. It took quite a bit of time. And then the county fair is well, let me tell you a little bit about the frame first. In our hometown, there's a depot, which is pretty famous. It was featured in one of O. Winston Link's photographs, if you're familiar with him. He did a lot of black and white photography, especially of trains and depots. And it was falling apart, and so a group of people have gotten together and they're doing a restoration project on the depot. And so the wood from my frame it's reclaimed wood from the depot in my hometown. So my sister-in-law's dad made that frame for me, and I just thought it was rustic and really went perfectly with the stitching. So, and they thought so too. My husband entered a project last year too, so we've really had a good time giving each other a hard time about that because his was beautiful. He made hummingbird design for his mom. She collects hummingbirds, and it was beautiful. But our county fair is kind of a dying thing. It seems like people don't participate in it as much anymore. So I do try to put something in every year just to support the fair association. And my husband and I can tomatoes and salsa and green beans. So we take our quart jars of the things we've canned over and some stitching and try to support the fair. So anyway, I'm trying to pick out a project for that, and my dog's getting ready to start barking. You already saw customer. So I've got to go, but thank you all so much, and I look forward to see what you're working on. Thanks.